Yes, beautiful day is gone. Now, evening. Still left over a little bit.
It's still daytime here.
Oh, you're right, you're right. Maybe some places it's just morning.
It's always daytime.
Oh, okay. That's nice. So always daytime means full of the awakening.
I'm sorry. I couldn't find these. I looked.
No, you see the basement, you see the old...
So I go down the stairs in the basement.
And your left, the old
Left
desk.
is the hallway.
Yeah, just go in the downstairs, only one, the garage, you turn left, and you can see Paul out the first place. They have also some.
Let me check again.
Yeah, you can check again. Yeah, thanks. Okay. So continue. Prayer book, explanation, introduction, explanation, conversation, question answers. So now we begin here, page 2, prayer book. Always good motivation to the benefit in others and ourselves. Every moment we need to rejoicing because the precious life is not always healthy. Sometimes there are so many obstacles. You can hear all the time, people a lot of obstacles to die, different reasons. So we are here, the thinking and compassion to others, and thinking for develop in love and compassion ourselves. And those is precious. So begin here, page 2, and then I can read once. Most are your English, so Alejandro, you can read twice English.
All mother sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be separated from suffering, and swiftly will I establish them in a state of unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious Buddhahood. All mother sentient beings, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience, may they experience happiness, be separated from suffering, and swiftly will I establish them in a state of unsurpassed, perfect, complete, and precious Buddhahood. Thus, until I achieve enlightenment, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. Until death, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind. From now until this time tomorrow, I perform virtuous deeds with body, speech, and mind.
Pandyan Lama Thomboy Namloi Josoi Jewo Yidam Jinguru Jil Hazoi Namloi Josoi Jewo Sanjay Jomde Ande Namloi Josoi Jewo Tambe Joi Namloi Josoi Jewo Pogye Gindu Namloi Josoi Bobo Kanjo Chejan Some So Ishike Chentan Dembanam Jobso Je
We take refuge in the kind root and lineage lamas. We take refuge in the deities of the mandalas and the yidam. We take refuge in all the exalted Buddhas. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sanghas. We take refuge in all the noble dakas, dakinis, and dharma guardians, possessors of the eye of wisdom. We take refuge in the kind root and lineage lamas. We take refuge in the deities, the mandalas, the yidams. We take refuge in all the exalted Buddha. We take refuge in the perfect Dharma. We take refuge in the excellent order of the Sanghas. We take refuge in all the noble dakas, dakinis, and dharma guardians, possessors of the eye of wisdom.
Chedoi Chanjo Senpo Yi Solang Tishin Gyatsu Ji Chedara Ngunji Deshi Ge Chanjo Dode Gibadam Chanju Senpe La Bala Dedarim Shin Barada Dishin Rola Bendo Doi Chanju Senpe Jinji Dishin Dune La Bala Rimbo Shin La Bara
Until I attain the heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in all the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dharma, and likewise in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. As the previous Buddhas embraced the enlightened mind and progressed on the Bodhisattva's path, I too, for the benefit of all sentient beings, give birth to bodhicitta and apply myself to accomplish the stages of the path. Until I attain the heart of enlightenment, I take refuge in all the Buddhas. I take refuge in the Dharma and likewise in the assembly of the Bodhisattvas. As the previous Buddhas embraced the enlightened mind and progressed on the Bodhisattva's path, I too, for the benefit of all sentient beings, give birth to bodhicitta and apply myself to accomplish the stages of the path.
Chanjo Bardo Dani Josui Dagi Ajin Soi Dive Sanamanji Dala Benja Sanji and Vaisho.
In the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha most excellent, I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. In the Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha most excellent, I take refuge until enlightenment is reached. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the sake of all sentient beings. May all mother sentient beings, boundless of the sky, have happiness from the cause of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering from the cause of the suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion. May all mother sentient beings, boundless of the sky, have happiness from the causes of happiness. May they be liberated from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness that is free from sorrow. May they rest in equanimity, free from attachment and aversion.
Page 10, the seven prayer on English.
I bow down respectfully with my body, speech, and faithful mind to all Tathagatas in 10 directions. Those who are already reaching and those who are reaching to presence and those Tathagatas still to come. Through the power of Samantabhadra's prayers, may all Buddhas manifest vividly in my I prostrate to them, multiply my body as many times as there are atoms in the word. In each atom, I visualize as many Buddhas as there are atoms, surrounded by countless bodhisattvas. I praise all Buddhas through magnificent chanting, expressing the great ocean of their excellent qualities. To all Buddhas, I make offerings of various pure flowers, flower garlands, music, anointing oil, I make offerings to them with fine garments, perfume, and potpourri, piled high as Mount Meru and arranged in the most beautiful way. I visualize the highest and most extensive offerings and offer them with great faith to all Buddhas. I prostrate to the Buddhas and make offerings to them, following the great Buddha Samadhi. I confess to you, Buddhas, whatever negative actions I have done, due to the power of anger, desire, I rejoice in the merit of all Buddhas in the 10 directions, of the great bodhisattvas, those who have attained our hardship, those who have entered the path to our hardship, and all other beings. I request all great protectors and Buddhas to turn the highest will of Dharma, the light that dispels the darkness of the beings in the 10 directions, and leads them gradually to the enlightened being. I request that those Buddhas who have the path in Nirvana to live long for as many eons as there are atoms in the earth, in benefit all beings. Whatever merit I have gathered through prostration, offering, confession, rejoicing, teaching, and praying, for the sake of the enlightenment of all sentient beings, all this I dedicate. Unequaled refuge, ornament to the world, your fame pervades the 3,000 worlds. You are the victor, Vajradhara, without a doubt. I bow at the feet of the Father, Jinten Sugong. Continually I think of no one but you. Compassionate one, grant your blessing. Dispel the darkness that surrounds my heart. Please bless me, the unelaborated nature of mind.
28. Again, Rena Mandala Pradijaya Soha.
The ground is sprinkled with scented water and strewn with flowers. It is a supreme mountain, the four continents, and the sun and moon. As a Buddha field, I offer it. May all sentient beings contain the attributes of the Buddha field. To the Lama, the three kayas, I offer the outer, inner, and secret offerings with my body, wealth, and all that is visible. Please grant me the supreme realization, enlightenment. Whatever merit I have gathered through prostrations, offerings, confessions, rejoicing, beseeching, and praying, for the sake of the enlightenment of all sentient beings, all this I dedicate. Om Guru Dewa Dakini Ratna Mandala Pratna Pratita So.
Samja Namji Sambodai Loyi Zidoi Zidawa Chijo Domoi Dewaye Chadi Kolo Gurudazo.
Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the two vehicles and their combination according to the dispositions and likewise the mental capacities of sentient beings.
Okay, now go back to page 6. The last the prayer book continue. Here is the new practitioner request to introduction the basic, the Buddhism, where you begin. So we said in our prayer book begin here, and you can read what is the meaning and familiar. So that's we continue here. And Ngoranzu Wanabani Pesha Samti Shuvadang Chabjek and Kwanzu Nangchu Savalomni Chinkin Zulia Nangju Gitachi Tome Moduchin and Nangju Chivala Chagenda Karaka Kugura Kandres Chin and whatever you are to this Lobzend Masona Jake Salabol Moducha Jure and the Ranzo Tuntingi Shenocha Tinamang Gotsu Shavina and Shenochi Kabla di Karikari Gumbal Shegu you made at the Devachag Resla Jim Gotsuni showdown to what I lay you. So now here the page 6 is the taking it Buddhist vow. So there's the Buddhist tradition, there are vows, the novice vows, the monks, nuns, Pratimoksha vows, Buddhist vows, the Yoga Tantra vows, many different vows. In this chapter, they explain the Bodhisattva vows. So now, many times you hear Bodhisattva. So Buddhi is the enlightened mind. It's not easy to do for our ordinary person. But there are two different cumulative merit. Chanjuk is similar. Kunzup Chanjuk Sim down, Tongdom Chanjuk is sim. So there are two different explanations to grow in our mind or developing in our practice. So that is the talking about here, the Bodhisattva. The Bodhisattva, the prayer said, the Bodhicitta, the excellent precious mind, whereas the increase, there's continue, they are decrease to need to become transformed like an increase. So now here, Changchuk Ningbur Cheji Par Sangye Namla Gyapsu Che Choda Changchuk Sambayi Cholang Tishin Gyapsu Che. So we did the last time Chang Chu, and if you are remember beginners, you need to pen in a paper or maybe your tablet somewhere. You're going to notice some maybe question answer, or maybe some you need to think this is useful and you're going to keep in your notebook. So Chang is Tibetan. Chang means and fully understanding all the phenomena. Every sentient beings, what is the cause and conditions? Tibetan go Chidawa Kimbe Ishi, Chinese Ishi. So that's the Buddha's enlightened mind, the understanding every particle or every subtle detail. What is the cause? What is the condition? What is the seed? What is the provision? So Chang Chup, Chang is the fully purified. Chup means no more left to study. The fully understanding. There's many different names we call Changchup Sempa, Sempa Chembos. There's something we call Bodhisattva, Mahasattva, Great Sattva. So you can say Bodhisattva Avalokiteshvara, but then Mahasattva is like Lord Buddha, the fully enlightened one. Or also we have Sanghas. You and me, we practice Dharma, and there are a group in the people, 4 people, we call one Sangha community. Not one person, they cannot count Sangha. The Sangha is the person or group of the Dharma. Now we call Arya Sangha and the Supreme Sanghas. The Supreme Sangha is like Manjushri, Avalokiteshvara, is the Supreme Arya Sangha. So here's the how to stage by stage. So Chang Chup, Chang means all the phenomena from samsara to nirvana, each and sentient beings, those knowledge to fully awakening. Nyingbuche Gipars, the essence of the body heart, essence of the body knowledge. So that is the way we pay homage to the Sangye Namla Gyapsuchi, means we pay homage to the all Buddhas. Because when you're reaching the, for example, if you notice, or something we call bhumis, first bhumi and 2 10th bhumis, the counting for the label or understanding the dharmas. So those, and you reach the bhumis, and you need the same cumulative merit, same jinso parjintuk. So there are 6 perfections to develop. If you are missing one, you're not fully to awakening, become in stage for the first bhumi or second and so forth. So that is where all the Buddha, Sangye Namla Gyapse means I pay homage to all Buddha. Because we fully awakening, same need accumulate merit, same to bodhicitta or body mind to all sentient beings. Then you fully awakening, not you missing sudden, your compassion is very good, but you didn't understand the emptiness or something missing, or maybe your 4 perfection is good, but the 5th one is not so good. So you cannot count the 6th perfection. So that is where all the Buddha, we pay homage. The next second line is Chuda Chanjuk Sambayi Tsokla Angti Shin Gyapsuches. Of course, we pay homage to all the Buddhas, because Buddha taught Dharma. Interestingly, Dharma become Buddha, And sometimes people here said, which one is the first, chicken and egg, Similar, Buddha taught the Dharma. If you started Dharma, you become the Buddha. Looks like the Dharma came in the first, So anyway, we have here first pay homage to the Buddha, and the Buddha's enlightened information or the explanation is called the Dharma. So Dharma is there, Tibetan, there are Chu or Chu. There are many different meanings. So one they call all the phenomena. One is the Chu, means sort of the meaning of all the phenomena life. One Chu or Chu means to making, fixing or go straight or something, showing the directions. So again, Chu the Chanjuk Semba is those phenomena and Bodhisattva, and those means in Tibetan called Tsokla, it's like gathering, One person cannot say talk because just one. So 2 people also we cannot say talk or maybe group. So group means more than 4 or 3 or 4, and then any numbers. So that's why we I pay homage to the Buddha and I pay homage to the Dharma. Likewise, who starting to inspire for us, called the Kindun. So those pay homage to the Supreme Sanghas. Now, what do you wish? You pray 3 jewels, and what is your goal, or what is your target, or what is your dream? The next one telling, my dream is whatever the previous Buddhas and Bodhisattva aspiration, and they become the reality, So then they liberate many beings. So all the whoever the past Buddhas and Bodhisattva accomplishment and the accumulated merit. There's the essence one, Chanjuk Tuni Jiva means, and you develop in the most in the Buddha mind or Buddha heart or Bodhicitta. That is called Chanjuk Sembe Labar. This is the path of the enlightened. No any other shortcut, no other place, no one way. This is the highway or my way, If you want to become the Buddhahood, you need to open the developing bodhicitta. This Tibetan called Chuja Samod Duvas. Many different rivers and seams, different waters come, and you need one under the bridge. So then they go to the reaching Mother Ocean. So likewise here they said, all the previous Buddhas, Bodhisattva, whatever they did is a Chanjuk Sembe Lava, to understanding the Buddha path. So there are many ways to explain. So remember, we have the great text called 37 Bodhisattva practice. That's not easy to learn. Some, 37 Bodhisattva sentence you will say, and maybe the 37, I think number 16 said, if I will, helping like my own dear mother or my dear love, similar again, cherishing this person, he or she criticized publicly or said bad things and, threat in my life, and you need to care more deeper. That's not easy. If we will try, you need, put the, take the court or jail. So that's Bodhisattva job is not easy, but Bodhisattva job is very beautiful. Bodhisattva practice begin in your own family. Be kindness, be patient. I think Bodhisattvas developing your neighbor, your country is not easy because they're a little bit outside your door. But the Bodhisattva practice, especially the 6 perfection wisdom, best in your family. Even the 2 or 3 family members. For example, the 6th perfection, the Chanjuk Sembe Laba Parjintu. So the learning or journey for the Bodhisattva, 6th perfection. First one is Dana Paramita, Jimbe Parudu Chimba. When you're offering, you need a very pure heart. You will give him clothes or food, and you try to your best, most pure in your heart. That's exactly you do your house, When you go to grocery store, you need to go to as much as can the organic food, more expensive, because this is my son, because he loves so much this healthy food. My daughter, she loves so much this organic. A little bit expensive, but you easy to sacrifice. So this is the Jimba. Then it's Sudim, the moral ethics. This is my family. I cannot do anything behind. It's my limited for my moral limited. So you try everything, not say you have maybe the credit card, but you cannot do many things, whatever only you want. You always thinking, calculate. I love this, but in my son, my daughter, my wife, my husband, my grandma, grandpa, niece and nephew, relatives, you have territories expanded so many because you are now, you're moral, whatever I want is not. And then Seva. Oh yeah, Seva is like patient, remember? You are not much patient as third person, but your family is you have large space. You are very close to Bodhisattva. And your son or daughter make you all the times difficult. Still say, my son is wonderful. My daughter is the wonderful, Whatever they give for your hard time, you didn't see some sort of everything you can deserve, Everything you think makes sense. I'm the mom, I'm the dad, this is my job, So you didn't arise in any angers or disappointed. This is a pure passion. And somebody talk in the same like this, and you easily say, sorry, I'm busy. Excuse me, and you have a lot of there are things, language. But your own family, so gentle. There are many gentle language in your own family, right? So there are so many things used in the family members. Somebody, what do you say? And I heard always there are some sweetheart, sometimes what you call honey, and sometimes so many good names. They try to your best one, anything, and because this much you will care the family, based of the pure love. So now this is seva. Now fourth one is the effort, zundu. Day, night, you have full-time job, and you have part-time job, and you still looking a little bit more salaries, a little higher, and because you benefit your families. And this is the same as used in the Dharma, this see how you caring fully pure heart. There are not any negativity mind to take care of my family. Everything you try your pure heart. So everything you need effort. How much difficult, how difficult, it doesn't matter. You are happy to effort. That's called zundu. And then is the samadhi. You always calculate. I think this is good for my son again. I think this is good for my family, grandma, husband, wife, whatever you're thinking, food, clothing, anything you're thinking carefully again to good. This is your the number 5th perfection, samadhi. And then the 6th, the perfection of wisdom and share up. You always plan, this year our budget to buy for him or her, and you're not much thinking yourself. Once your family is you become parent or grandparents little bit relaxed, but the parents, they know time to relax. So you need to enthusiastic to making 6 perfection wisdoms. It's not bad, it's good. So we always say a benefit for all sentient beings. You need to start somewhere. They're starting as a family member. So here, Chanjuk Sembe Laba, remember, see bottom of the numbers, page 6. Chanjuk Sembe Laba means always thinking to the others. Your family is inside your category. You will say like mandala, ring 1, 2, 3. Ring 1 is your family. Ring 2 is your relatives. And then left over is your neighbors and sentient beings, Will beautiful prayer. All sentient beings, be free from suffering. This is beautiful sentence, but it's not a small project. It's a big, Sometimes we don't know how to handle small group of the family. Fight a little bit disappointed, argue. Sentient beings, there's a lot, So here, Chanju Sembe Lawala Tida Rimshin Never Dar, Tishin Dolapin say, in the Bodhisattva activities, I will start learning just a step by step, not one day. That's what they're telling the 37 Bodhisattvas inspire. The 37 Bodhisattvas are one example text. This is small, but a lot of informations. And then the bigger different, masters' teachings and many things. But this way you see how Bodhisattva mind. And last time we talked sour in Tibetan, Namtar. So remember Namtar, the collected by Mahasiddha Thangton Gyebus. Remember? we talk a little bit the Nangsa Wumbum. Remember the return the life again, we call dialogue, remember? She's returned in the same form after the week she passed away. You need to read those biographies. It's very inspiring how her mind is different than any other ordinaries. And the Bodhisattva will always need somebody make you uncomfortable. Somebody make you criticize, you will need to say so many things, and then you need to check, you will still anger, you're upset, you want to say something sharp for him or her, or you think, oh, this poor guy or girl, she was very ill. This way used for bad language. You deeper care, or you want the person to say one, you need to say maybe twice, or just at least one. So let's see how your Bodhisattva practice. So here the Bodhisattva stage we're learning Rinpoche to never, Rinpoche to lower, just a step by step how to. Those stage one is a family. So now you see, people say are learning something Manager is my own family, and then the skill I use in the school, then a town or something like that. People begin somewhere, and people say, yeah, she or he is very good at manage for they know how to take care or control whatever they needed. That's why you need expand it. Only same developing. That's why in Buddhist language, mother sentient beings, if you know how to take care of your moms, because she give for you everything, you have reason to take care of your moms. Likewise, this life is only one mom, but countless lifetime, the same sacrifice. This lifetime, my responsibility is to pray for them. Whatever I know, share for them. So something's growing inside, Chanchuk simni jinjishin, tishin tunin lawal rinpoche to lawal ji. So now, Chanchuk sim, the Bodhisattva mind, we need to increase the better and the better to see the more proof to benefit. So tishin tunin lawas, likewise, I want to starting same as a Bodhisattva. Rinpoche to lawal jis, here accomplished stage of the path. So this is the way how do we increase. Not one important book you read and you will becoming Bodhisattva. No. One session is maybe 3 or 4 hour long time you sit in one place, then you next day become Bodhisattva. No, Bodhisattva was continually watching the part of the mindfulness. Bodhisattva means you need to very carefully your mind. Somebody says something, you need to remember. Sound is like echo. Somebody say, hey, you're very bad because you did this terrible things. That's why your person is very bad. You thinking, oh, the sound is just echo because I didn't do any killing sentient beings, or I didn't steal or 10 non-virtues. The people say something, I hoping they test my passion. They test me, who I am practiced for long, but now they test me. I have still the same anger person or transforming the compassion. So those opportunity, people just these days, many places, great Adisha said, whenever great Adishas live in or town, any place, he asks, necessary inviting their monkey mind boys, bring him near. They're touching to his, the ears and head, pushing and noisy and all kind. So he still calm mind. How much there are some make noisy or criticize, still he calm mind. Then he can prove. And the sound didn't bother him for him because he thinking it's just sound echo, So those that we need to learning just stage by stage. So the Buddha said, if you become day one practitioner, or you will have practiced for 80 years, same responsibility. Nothing discounted, you are 80 years old. But the only 80-year practice, you will know how to manage. Anger arise, or right away, and you recognize. And then anger's not continue creating. Just your beautiful garden, and everybody loves the flower. but somebody found there next to the flower is the poison ivy. The next somebody take the root of there, and then they continue you enjoy the looking for the flower. Then no more longer the danger. But you not tension, and then the poison ivy is to attack for you. Maybe it's not danger the life, but it's the danger. You know, people say just giving tiny example. So Bodhisattvas, number one, for us, it's tiny is okay, you know. I didn't make mistake big, but it's tiny is okay. Bodhisattvas say tiny is huge. Like money, for example, one nickel, one penny is very important. Seed of the $100, you know. If they know one penny, they won't know $100. So when you like the $100, but you reject the penny, it not make sense. So penny is more important than $100. So Bodhisattva said, your piece in hair, and you can put the hair, the same hair in your hand. They're not much bothering, you know. But same hair, you can put it in the eye. It's very uncomfortable, different place. Bodhisattva see the 10 non-virtue is like the hair is put inside. That's kind of uncomfortable. But ordinary, not one hair, not two hair, maybe 10 hair, still not much bothering for us, you know. So my point is, when arising negativity mind, need right away to training. So you will say, the anger is destroying my peace of life. The anger is becoming short life. Anger is, you know, taking all your good energies, such as like the immune system, all those one. But it's not somebody say, it's a lot of the science and proof, practitioners prove. So now if we knew when the case come, we need to remember. This is His Holiness Dalai Lama one time say a very powerful message. And one time, I think it's 80th birthday, his 80th birthday or some, he said, if you are wishing me a happy birthday, you know, and the candies and the cake is good. But he said the best one, my birthday, the best wish is when you're angry, you need to remember my face. So this is the very powerful message. So no, he's the radiating liberation face, that you have no space to anger. So otherwise, you can, now how do you use? In it, most you know the Photoshop. Likewise, sometimes you don't like the person, you can use his face, your favorite Buddha's face. For example, say, I'm just using His Holiness Dalai Lama face, or somebody loves Thich Nhat Hanh very much. So Thich Nhat Hanh face, take the, put it in the other person's face. Photoshop. Those are skill. That's a skillful method, because you're thinking, you know, there's behind somebody, but what I see, that's called Ngou Zawai Lama Yimbala, and number Sangye, number Banajidoma. Say is this front of C is my root teacher, but the nature is the Tara. See how beautiful. It's not negative anything, it's beautiful. One time the Nagarjuna, one of the students, he wanted to learning meditate. So the Nagarjuna, I think Nagarjuna. So he's giving for his disabled student the instruction. He was shepherd or cowboy, you know, take the cow, and the cowboy, right? So he is a favorite one cow. You know, somebody loves dogs and cat. Likewise, this guy loved one cow. Always he's thinking. And when he meditated, he wanted to practice for the Manjushri. When he ready to meditate, he always appear in his favorite cow. No Manjushris, you know. And then the Nagarjuna asked question, what your meditation experience? Then he tell the story. When I meditate, only pop up my favorite cow. There are no Manjushris. And then the Nagarjuna, very skillful. All right, now we found a solution. First, you meditate into your favorite cow, then cow slowly transforms to the Manjushri. It works. Remember, we have the wind empowerment. Dam, green dam, transform green dara. White tree, transform our Lukdishwara. Those are the very practical and very skillful. Make sense? Okay, so I can leave here. So any questions, connection to the what we're talking about, or any other?
Anybody have any questions? No? All 12 are good.
Wonderful, you all set.
Lama,
Yes.
I have a question. Sometimes in certain types of therapy, expressions of anger are encouraged as a means of healing. Is that acceptable in our...
Say again slowly. Therapy, say again slowly. What did you say?
In some types of therapy,
Okay, hold on.
like,
Okay, I can mute a little bit, then I can hear better. Say again. Okay, you can please on the mute.
in some types of therapy through doctors, expressions of anger
Yes.
bring about healing.
Yes.
So I would assume even as a bodhisattva, it would
Yes.
be okay to like do that.
If you see the reason clear, it helps. You know, the American language, what do you say? Tough love.
Mm-hmm.
Then you can say tough therapy. But usually therapy people need a lot of gentle. They're coming is not happy. They have a lot of carrying backs of the problems.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my job, my relationship, my financial, this is a problem, this problem. They're carrying a lot of problems. And you can make more fire, it didn't help. The therapies in person who doing therapies need more. Say 1 hour therapy session, you need at least 40 minutes, you need lesson for them. 20 minutes, you know exactly how to help. If you will talk to 40 minutes, they're not finished.
Mm-hmm.
So then
Well,
you
I
will say,
asked-
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. I asked because when I volunteered with a therapist who worked with children, they were encouraged to express anger in appropriate ways, and always with the knowledge that one, you may never harm yourself or others. They were encouraged to do things like scribble on paper real hard, or squirt the water hose real hard, or pound on clay as an expression of anger to get that anger out and help them with their healing processes. So that's kind of why I asked, is an expression of anger ever healing?
This is, this is not bad idea. Some people say, don't holding it out.
Mm-hmm.
So this way, sometimes people go therapy and they outside the office or somewhere, and they tile, the car tile, and people bring the big hammers. Now you can hit, you can just as much as you can. So they have some reason. There's person thinking there's somebody blocking my happiness. Now I have opportunity to smash this, and you hitting the tile, but you can imagination something, and until you're exhausted, that your anger, but no more left your energy also. But then you can see, now you subdue all your anger, the other beings, because you use big hammer, until you no energy left. So anyway, therapies depends, there are people need gentle, especially people need mentally problems. You need lesson. You need also skillful way to watch. Sometimes mentally orally unstable, they will hit you also, There's nothing bad because they're already some, the disease makes for this kind of person. But his nature of the mind and you and my nature is no different. But here's the obstacle. Some beings cannot see the other as the helping for him or her. So this, again, we go back this chapter, you need Buddhist auto practice. You need to care more deeper. Not say, hey, I'm helping for you, why you say this and that. That they have no space to understanding how much we will giving lectures. They don't have space. Because the person disturbed in them mentally. Any other questions? Welcome.
Yes, Lama, if you have time, I have a question on the fourth paramita, the effort.
Yes.
Can you say like effort in doing what things?
Effort, of course, effort, family member, full-time job and part-time job, because you are all effort to want successful my family. Effort.
I don't understand. So effort to do everything?
Now remember,
But
effort in Tibetan called the Zunju means not laziness, no excuse. Because you will say, for example, single people, and they sleep in the morning, oh, I need sleep. Not so good feeling, I'm sleep. Like you have no excuse. Oh, I need to cook my son. I need to drive my son. I need to pick up my son. I need to wash my son. See how many you have son. One son, many activities with a happy. That's your effort, right? I'm not saying single people's laziness or what I'm saying, but this is what I'm saying. Begin in your family is something need activity. If you will go somebody's house and you can do your own son 1 week, you will come back, a lot of complaint. Oh boy, this girl is so bad, this boy is so bad. But your boy, you never complain. How old doesn't matter. He's smart and he's cute. So that's continue you want developing. That's your effort. Not non-stop to working. This is we giving example. Now you look practitioner like Milarepa. His effort, whether it's like cold, heat, with the food, without the food, but he never separated his dharma. That's his effort. Remember, in the His Eminence and Garjiro Rinpoche, he wanted to go outside somewhere, but his father is guiding. Certain level, you need to stay there, do this, do that. The moment he didn't recognize, but now he said, he's the best teacher. So now, he appreciation every day, he meditate. Practice case, beginner, we need much effort. Sooner or later, we become effortless. Tibetan called Lunduk. Lunduk means effortless or spontaneously. Our mind for laziness is more for us very happy. Effort is not our professional. Somebody say, oh, you good health. You need prestation, $500 prestations a day is good for you. They know it's good, but nobody doing their, not nobody, as majority, there are a lot of excuse. My knee and my back, my headache and things like that. Then you go someplace with it, not much useful. They're very happy to go, very happy to for a long walk and things like that. So anyway, Zundu means the effort. In the Dharma language called Tongkhang Gyala Dowa means joyous effort. And somebody said, cute, you must do this, you must do mean somebody forced to you. It's not a joy in your mind. That's why I'm saying, in your family house, you joy. Everything's you joy. You're hardworking, coming home and you cook and clean and your family member happy. You're so happy. You forgot you're exhausted, you're putting energy. So Dharma is much needed more deeper, This family, this life, that's it, short. And then once die, it's separate. But Dharma is life after life built, countless sentient beings. Effort is more reason. I'm not saying don't need effort anymore in the house. No, of course, you also not plan to stop. You continue joy. Make sense? This is called joy through effort. Tongkhang Gyalatoba. Okay, so we will maybe the short dedication. Chanjuk Samjo Rinpoche Buddhist Vow will increase. I talk too much now already here, 8 o'clock.
The bottom of page 69.
Yes. Bodhicitta, the excellent precious mind, whereas unborn may arise, whereas the born may not decline, but ever increase higher and higher. Thanks everyone. So you have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, Lama. Thank you, everyone.
Good night, everyone. Hello, good night.
Good night.
Bye now.
Thank you, Lama. Good night.
Good night.
Have a good one.
Yeah.
Bye, Alejandro. Bye, everyone. Hasta mañana, Lama.
Okay.
Thank you, Lama.
Hasta mañana.
Yay.
Long, Trashidele, Quangdele. Oh, Ajama Samula, Kundele, Kishila, Kundele. Ane, Samdula, Kundele, Kumala, Kundele, number Henge, Kundele.
Number Lenge Gum Sang.
Gum Sang, Kundele. Kundele, Kishila. Laido. Sedan kain de mare.
I don't shit out because you say that the Yashu is because you must say. Because you said somebody you got that.
Dal also that one has Losama Musado, Dringyang Kozu Losaji Ridua. Tada Vietnami dang, Yami dang, Pegi Sonam Losadi, Sharva the Kozu Dua. Himalaya Regula, the Losadang, Sonam Losadang Dua.
The Sonam Pena
Oh, the Sonam Losa. Oh, la Sonam
Losa, Shimbe Losasa.
Oh, la Sonam Balhenge, go to the lead, ne? Oh, oh, la so. Tadine, Kasana, she, Jam to Saint Jane, Angranzo, choosing Rinyamdo, Chokorgoya, Chunga de, and Kewa Sambo Yimba, Sanje, good and Sung, Ane, the day Sung, Teva, good Java Samji, Ane, Payment Chambo Yuna, Sanje, Sung Rabla, Den, and Yamson Lambalada, and the Payment Chambo Yore Sung, all the Sangara Kivation and Gusungwa, Ane, that Rinkasa. Jumbling Kawaii Metawasing the Sawaki Mare de Be, Chive Ken and Mang, Sombe Ken and Yung, Sombanashi, and the Yan Kawachi with the Mede Chick Tonsha, Mede Ni Tonsha's like the Shinatsa was Shujere, and then Razult in the Yogumares, Lava Zawani Yogumares, Kelland where Yomar de Ine, Tangaranzu, 니마 렐레야 아니 추드 레냠도 슈고데 개와상부 인섬 데네 말아도 미지 통배이나 대저기 밀루름 버지 터버쇼 스랍저 모놈 잡고래 말아도 탄다 대제 조르주 참배 대저기 밀루름 버지 아니 개와다 딕바 랑와다 터르바 랑도르니게 내신배 아니 가와 간쟁긴 존수 파고제레생 누절레 기고 개와상부 인데이 아니 인섬배도네 데네 냠레라 나로나 쇼지 데네 잠들었을 때 마르베이 산제 조다 소제 조남 존조 버드 도니 접수제 도지오 정소제 베소난지 로로 벤제 산제 로바쇼 산제 조다 소제 조남 chanjo paradu doni jobsoi je doge jensoi je ve sonam ji jolo benjere sanje ndo varai jo o manam ka doi nyambe semje donje de wadan de ve judan tembarai ju Dunga doi dunga ge ju doi doi ju dunga me van doi doi me de vara ju ni reng jo doi ni doi de doi nyum lo ne vara ju ro je ma nang ga doi nyam be sem je dam je de wo doi de ve ju doi dem vara ju Dunga doi dung ge ju doi jawai ju dunga ma wa me jawai ju je ni rai cho doi ni dang ju danyum la ne warai ju ro je chan ze wa dai chu jin sha wa je so yi ra gui shen so wa 개와 종사다지 지사 탐주 조괴 전주 정오 되네다 제레스기 냠네 제가 갑라 나란주 루덴데로 파고제레스기 신감을 요반나시 마왕발이나데 파고제레스기 신감도 상계네 도와섬절로 통칭이 용월쇼 파고제레스기 나시 안 천토와 점지는 섬제탐제기 줄라 배 등엔제리 참바데 닝디 든데기 견우야 요바 든데기다 파고 제레스나 시주 유버쇼 아는 파고 제레스기다 신감다 꾸더송 남야 메테버들 디버쇼 섬데네 대양 섬제 탐제 넘버쇼 든데지 시션은 되는 배지 되면도 저도 고를 주베 저도 전동 개와 성부 산제 간라이 간두 들라 데 돈보 돈보 제르슬라 저제로 Om mane beme hum mane beme mani beme om 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 mani beme o je gawandi nyudu ta jere sawan la zon jure jen ro wa je yamaru Tiye salon guvaray joy la dan la min jevinji sabje pemo la du de bamba gunle Dronze wa droma yun lo jaze lo om dari du dari du so 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 om dari du dari Om dare du dare dare so 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 om dare du dare dare om dare du dare dare so 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 om dare du dare dare Om dare du dare dare so 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 om dare du dare Om dare du dare dare so 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 om dare du dare dare Om dare du dare dare so 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 om dare du dare Om dare du dare dare so 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 om dare du dare dare Om dare du dare dare so 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 om dare du dare dare Om dare du dare dare so 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 om dare du dare dare Om dare du dare dare so 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 om dare du dare Om dare du dare dare so 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 om dare du dare dare Om dare du dare dare so 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 om dare du dare dare Om dare du dare dare so 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 om dare du dare dare Om dare du dare dare so 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 om dare du dare dare Om dare du dare dare so om dare du dare dare so om dare du dare dare so om dare du dare dare om dare du dare dare so va gavande yenyo do da poma drama du jejen do wa ji yamalo de salong varai sho sanje melek son te sainda Nyansan chonje gore namna de jengen gombo ame tuksum nese sanje menje la me dorya yewa la jaze lo de ya da om be ganze mo be ganze ranza samong ga de zo de ya da om be ganze mo be ganze ranza samong ga de zo de ya da om be ganze mo be ganze ranza samong ga de zo de ya da om be ganze mo be ganze ranza samong ga de zo de ya da om be ganze mo samunga de so Deyodo om beai ganzen bekan ma beai ganzen bekan zeranzo samunga de so Deyodo om bekan bekan ma beai ganzen bekan ranza samunga de so Deyodo om bekan ma bekan bekan ranza samunga de so Deyodo om bekan ma bekan bekan ranza samunga de so Gewa de yenur de da sanje mala de gyurje Rowa jik jamalu ba te ye salangu barai shoy 나랑 저 가와 간진을 하버 두 거린 저 산지 니바 아는 구루로 붙인 게 송아지 예상이 오 저거를 벤전 볼라거든 저 병원주나 골론드름 단달루는 삼보가는 오젠rumbo 젤로조제도 Dinzi jajara ruzun zebe jin pajo chanam byam sovande Om gurum banza dara bajara ga manzu shiri wage Sumandin jana shasana dara samunda shirimbar Sarvasidi hum Om gurum banza dara bajara ga manzu shiri Wakinda Sumadin Jana Shasana Dara Samunda Shirimbar Sarva Siddhi Hum Ama Gurum Banza Dara Badaraga Manza Shiri Wakita Sumadi Jana Shasana Dara Samunda Shirimbar Sarva Siddhi Hum Om Gurum Banza Dara Badaraga Manzu Shiri Wakita Sumadin Jana Shasana Dara Samunda Shirimbar Sarva Siddhi Hum Tongni Je Sundu Jubalam Sejira Sansa Kanchen Tendu Chana Bemo Tenzi Jazol Sawanda Su Shendong Randu Joy Kare Rabe Gove Shenkum Su Penda Dewa Malun Juve Chere Sawa Tenzi Jazu Yishawe Siddhi Badu Tenjuru Je Molam Jewan de Zazo Dayan Ruwa Gana Penji Kwanda Sambu Jembe Shondro Neswana Namalu Dumbarajo Pama Samje Tamje Dada Denjuru Ngandro Tamje Tadu Dumbra Chanjo Samba Ganda Sarjawa Dada Gunji Molamandro Varajo Sanje Kusamaniva Chanlo Chuni Minjura Dumbe Janlo Kendu Mejendambe Molamanji Jedara Moshi Molamandu Varajo Tochena Nobel Henje Simjanango Loso 어느 심장으로 라서
소 투자하고
아서 신전하고 공원로 하는 발렌게 알아서 아니 국내서로나 남시 정보 자료 두고 아니 시독 망주 주로나 알았어 안에 심장으로 나 발렌게 심장하고